Hey everybody, how's it going? Happy Wednesday, I should say. Happy Monday. I'm already jumping the gun. As I said before, and I continue to say, I love Mondays. Fresh new start. And I'm going to be starting a new comic book page today, too. Hope everybody's doing good. Good to see Andrew Hayes and Nighthawk Warrior in the chat. How's it going, guys? Thanks for joining in, everybody. Yeah, just a little bit fashionably late. Sorry about that. El Gargoyle, welcome to the stream. How is it going, everybody? Let's see. These are some of the earlier pages I did on DrawStream. So, still got to do the freaking action lines on that, but this is the new page right here. Look at that. Brand new. I just have to, I actually have my circle templates and everything I did here. So finally I got those. But I'm going to probably be starting off kind of revamping some layouts I was working on. Hey, Christina Lynn. Welcome, good to see you. I got some of the layouts on, but probably going to be reworking them a little bit today. So, like I said, if the music's too loud, let me know too. Or if it's not loud enough, let me know in the chat. Okay, let's see. I should grab my layout book. The name of it, I guess you call them. Japanese terms. Let's see. So this was 21, 22. 23, I have 24. I believe we're on page 24 now. Let's see. 20. Oh, 19. 20. 21, 22, this is 23, so yeah, we're definitely on 24 now. So page 24. So I put the layout on a separate sheet of paper. Oh, you just finished your edit at work, cool. Nice, Andy. Okay, let's see. These wires under control. Let's see, I'm just going to grab my script. So I'm just going to put this on a separate window. So yeah, everything's going good. I'm catching up on my commission work and catching up on that. And I start now get to my schedule on getting my comic pages regularly. So once that gets going, I might kick in some more random streams during the week. So looking forward to doing that. Okay, this page is going to be probably a little bit comedic. But the last one ended with he's giving his like hero speech to his dad. Didn't really believe. Well, he assumed his dad didn't believe he could do it. So his friend's going to step in and say, try to defend him. His friend that just got his butt kicked by the dad is going to say, Mr. Lam, your son is objectively the best human on earth with a phone blaster. So I thought, since he got his butt kicked and he's stepping in to say something, I thought it'd be kind of funny to kind of play the humor up that he's just kind of dazed still. So let's see. Oh, this is my little checklist of pages for modded. So I've been checklisting all of the pages I finished. So I still got a ways to go. Yeah, I did. Was the opening page 1 and 2 is actually a 2-page spread. I'll probably do another one when it becomes like a little bit more of a big kind of climactic type of thing. There's a few actually scenes where I think I'm going to do double page spreads for both of them, maybe like 2 in a row, who knows, we'll see. But it's going to be like a big giant action shot, so it'll probably take me a while to do those. But I got those payoff pages kind of in mind. Let's see. There's some scraps. Kind of want to work really small just so I can kind of get some ideas on the general layout of the page. Let's see here. I wanted to get this done before the stream, but here we are. So welcome to another edition of Fast Layouts. And I'll get going on a few of the panels in a little bit here. Just, I guess you get to peer in over my shoulder and watch me as I try to crank out some layouts here. All right, let's see here. Okay, so Sonny is the guy who got his butt kicked, steps in. Yeah, and this is the buddy right here. He tries to tackle the dad and gets punched out. So he steps up, tries to, in a nerdy way, tries to tell him, like, his son's the best, he can do it. And then Lang says to the dad, watch your mouth, old man. And then that's when he points out that during the squabble, during the fight with his dad, the struggle, he actually puts here's a friend getting knocked out. There's the Nerf dart. Instead of a cigar, he puts a Nerf dart in his mouth, which, we were unaware of, and he's unaware of, until he points it out to him, because we're just watching the action happen, right? So he says, the dad's like, if you can tag me with the dart, right? He already got him with the dart. Put it right in his mouth without him knowing. That's how fast this kid is, man. He's fast hands. So let's see. So he points to his dad's mouth, Elias, and Elias checks the cigar in his mouth, but it's really a foam dart now. So like we do like a flashback where you see Elias is when he first punches Lam in the beginning. So right when he punches him, like he takes his helmet off. There, he takes his helmet, and then he punches him. And that's when he's taking his helmet off, is when he slips the dart into his dad's mouth as he's getting punched. So the dad didn't even notice, because so right here is the cigar. Actually, it's the Nerf dart right here in his mouth. Hey Josh, how's it going? Say hello to Kim for me. Thanks, man. Good to see you. Okay, so Lam switches it out. So we have to do a flashback where we see him switching it out. And then Lam says to his dad, if you can't see that I have a chance, then you're of no use to me. So Lam's holding out Elias' cigar, and he throws it back at his dad, who recoils as it explodes and sparks on his shoulder. And I said, let's go, Sonny. So Sonny and Lam try to get back on their bikes, and the dad says, wait. He turns and he takes a step forward. His dad takes a step forward. He says, you'll need a blacksmith. And Lam says, I can do it. And then he says, not as good as I can. And Lam says, I don't trust you. So his dad says, if you're dead set on this, using my mods will give you the best shot. So Lam and Sonny look at each other, about to make a decision. And then we cut to the next day. So this will be the one, I'm trying to do this all on one page, because I'm kind of pressed for space in this book. I'm on page 24, and there's 48 pages. So this is literally the halfway mark for the book. And there's a lot more going to be taking place in this. And I want to do that 2-page spread. So I got to be creative with this. So I don't like too many panels on a page, but we got to do it for the story. So I have to do it in a way where it's not going to look too tedious. It's going to look entertaining. And what I like about the Japanese style of layout storytelling is that they do really, and American indie comics do this too, but do really small panels and then really big ones. So we'll have like 8 panels on a page. Like for instance, this is the Europeans will do like this, you know. They'll like do something like this. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But it's kind of like, you know, like a grid format. And what I like about the Japanese is they'll do it, if it's got a lot of panels on it, they'll do something like, you know, do sliver, then they'll big one, and another sliver, and then it'll be like a, you know, 2 small ones, then a big one right here, and then another small one, or have a guy's half his face. You know what I mean? It's like, it's the same. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, same amount of panels. But to me, it has the illusion of having less panels. So all that talk to say, this is what I'm going to aim for. So let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, hi, Kim. You're in the car. Cool. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, let's see here. We'll have to go get some more good food later. Soon. Let's see here. Okay, so you're gonna see how I work it now. Okay, so we end with the hero speech. Last page. I kind of like looking at the last page, kind of get my mood right. So he gives his dad the hero speech. I can do it. Dad really didn't believe he could do it. Just want him to die. And then his buddy walks in. Oh wait, here we go. Okay, so it says, in this panel it says, not me, I'm not going to die because I'm going to die in the glory of a lightning flash, or I'm going to be a hero of the greatest ever. And then, so the next page will be his dad saying, nobody's good enough to beat the champion. It's a suicide. It's suicide. Suicide is what cowards do. So to have his dad respond to say how important is that pen and how much can I get away with. I want to kind of have a mood for his dad saying something so kind of dark, really. So I don't really need a lot because I think we kind of give it that kind of dark mood. Probably just do his dad, half of his dad's face. Yeah. And then you can put the word balloon up in here, you know. And then have his buddy pop in, who is, and I'm not going to keep with this panel arrangement. I kind of like it in a way, so I don't know. We'll see. His buddy pops in, who's kind of like still kind of groggy from getting his face smacked by the dad. So let's think of something funny. Maybe he's like kind of so like laying on the ground. So it's kind of interjecting here, but we gotta do it from the ground. So let's see. Yeah, it's gotta be funny though. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, maybe he has like legs. He's just kind of like laying on the ground now. Here, let me bring it in more. This is so small. So I'll just put this as face, his buddy talking from the ground, looking up. There we go. Closing in on that, closing in. There's the dad, close up, Sonny. Let's write the names here. Inside the word room, Dad, Sonny. The next one speaks dialogue is going to be Lam. He says, "Watch your mouth, old man." And he points to his dad's mouth. So close up of the hand. Maybe make the son's eye right here. So long. Watch your mouth, old man. And this is when we can see it's not gonna be this comical, but it is small. So see the dad's face. The dad. So you see the cigar, the close up. Might be closer than that. It would be the foam, the Nerf dart. Hey, Jeff Potts. Welcome aboard. Okay, so yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 4 panels. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of panels because I have to finish this end scene, wrap it up in one page. But we don't want to look too cluttered, so I think these are, the more panels we have, the faster read the page usually is, which is cool. So I'm doing really thin ones here. I want to save some room for a large panel, but I got to figure out what's most important on this, what information I need to show for the large panel. So that's the point at his dad's mouth, check cigar, phone dark. So flashback time. Okay, let's do flashback. So the flash is back. There's so many different tricky ways to do the flashback. I think I'm going to do an overlap panel. Yeah. So I'll have the dad looking at his Nerf dart in his hand. And then this panel next to it will be overlapping. So, these are just like placement markers from this, so they're going to be tiny little doodles that I just kind of can riff off of. And actually, you know what? I've been planning on doing digital layouts in pencils, and then just like printing them out and light boxing them onto an actual board and just ink them by hand. I don't know. We'll see. I might try it out. So just kind of help the things get going quicker. So for now, we got this method, the old school analog method, which is worked for Dad, worked for the good old US of A. Let's see, Dad, flashback, just so I remember where I am here. My placement flashback. If he takes the helmet off, which hand does he take it off? Okay, so he punches with the right hand, takes it off with the left hand. So I'm thinking I'll probably draw the helmet in his left hand. Maybe I'll have to move it over. Hold it and okay, so he holds the motorcycle helmet in his left hand. He's like, looks like he's winding up. I probably have to do the wind up, the punch, so we kind of remember. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Let's see, body positioning, wind up punch. Line up to that punch, and this is when he switches out the cigar for the foam dust. See, earlier in the story, he did a similar type of thing where he snuck a dart in his friend's pocket without him knowing it right before the squabble. Christina Lynn, good question. How specific is the writer's script? Does he tell you what to draw in each panel, or does it give you some artistic freedom? Yeah, and this one, the writing is gives me more freedom. The writing is more like a film script, so you just have like let me see if I can. Well, you can't really see if I show it because it reflects too much light. But I have my script on the tablet, but it basically just shows, you know, the description of the character's name, the dialogue, and then the action. So it's just a film script format. Let me see if I can give you guys a little. You can kind of see right here. See, there we go. You can kind of see it a little bit. So it's like a film script. So there's no panel 1, page 1, page 2. It's like up to me to come up with the page count, the panel count, which is why it's a little tricky. So, but since we're doing a flashback, I think I'll do like this flashback. It looks like one panel. It'll be a character overlapping, like a flashback scene where it's supposed to be a little bit more like, you know, a different color. Maybe this would be more dark, kind of shadow out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, basically 6 panels. Everything says 5. So let's see. Comes back to present. I worked on a script like this once for Marv Wolfman. He wrote an issue of Defects. I did one issue that he did, and he wrote in paragraphs. So basically, he wrote like, you know, he wrote page 1, and then he just like wrote everything that happens in page 1. And then page 2. So this one's even less. It's more like I said, it's like a film script. So it's not even page 1. It's just like this is the whole script. That's what happens, and it's up to me to break that down. So it's a little challenging, but it does leave room for freedom, and then it's a learning process too. Let's see. If you're no use to me, he's holding the line. So there's a pros and cons to each way of doing it. Most scripts I get when I've worked with somebody else is they'll describe like page 1, panel 1, panel 2, panel 3, tell you how many panels, which is helpful, but also sometimes it's not easy to write that way because sometimes they'll have in one panel will describe like 10 things happening, so it's like you can't fit all that in one panel. Sometimes you have to creatively kind of edit and say, okay, what's most important here? What's the point of the panel? What's the point of the page? As an artist, you got to choose what is best to show. So either way, it's kind of similar. Depends on the writers. Okay, so let's see. When it goes back from the flashback, Lam says, if you can't see that, then you're no use to me. I probably have to do this more than one page then. Dang it. There's a lot going on. Or maybe, see, what can I do to condense some of these panels too? Dad, Sonny. Yeah, that's what I do. I'm going to continue with this, and then I'll do another page for that, of the same page. I got some ideas now. Okay, so Mom, closing watch gallery, closing Mom. So you're no use to me. Okay. This is where he's flipping a cigar, but you can't really see it because it's so small. So just place markers here at this point. Let's go and see and get on their bike. So see, that's the thing is when you're telling stories. The next description is he's telling Sonny, his buddy, to let's just go, and they're both getting on their bikes. So you could just show them both already on their bikes, and you're saying let's go, or walking to their bikes. They have to pick their bikes up off the ground, so I probably won't even show the bikes. I'll just show them walking away. That's the most important thing to get across. So I have the dad standing here, and then they're both walking away here. And then the dad says, wait. So I'll probably have that and say, wait. And then maybe have Sonny kind of walking away here. Here we have the lamb in the background. So it's that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 9 panels. So he says, wait, you need a blacksmith. I can do it. So I might have to actually do 2 pages out of this one because I don't want to cramp too much information here. So we're going to break it up. Work it up. This is going to be tricky. Hey, Eric NINALTOWSKI. How's it going, man? That's a creator, artist on Shadow Century. Check out his channel. You click on his name there. At least I think that's how it works. You click on the name and check out his channel. And he has his Indiegogo campaign going right now for book 2 on the series that he's created. Okay, so let's see. Tomb. How's it going, Tomb? You're up. Wow. I think this is early for you, right? Sorry, man. I'm going to do some later streams for you. I got them planned. I'm almost caught up with my commission, so I'm going to start doing some random live streams, probably from the comic stuff, from manga. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 panels. I haven't done that many panels on the page since I did stuff for European comics. They love their panels, I'll tell you that much. I think the most I did on a page was 12 panels on a page. That was crazy. 5:39 a.m. Woohoo! Wow. Hope you actually got some sleep, or you just are still up from the night before. Okay, let's see. So I think I can condense these 2 panels for the dad says something and then Sunny and Jet. So I think what I can do is I can have, because I want the close-up of the dad's face, so I can have the close-up of the face, and then in the background, Sunny kind of like, you know, picking himself off the ground or something. So I can condense that into 1 panel probably. So, but I'll have it like this. I'll have the dad's face here. And I'll do the half face thing. So the dialogue here, and then I have Sunny popping up to make his point. So it's 1. So I condensed these 2 in long points. So just watch your mouth, old man. So what I do is I think I like that thin strip. So I think I'm gonna do that. But I'm making it thinner. Because all I need is the room for dialogue up here. The angry brow. I think put a finger, accusatory finger right here. Just pointing with his pointing finger here. I don't know if you can make it out. The face. Check your mouth, watch your mouth, and then that's when the dad looks down and sees the cigar. No sleep, Tomb. Passed out and ripped your knee open again. No, man. You gotta look like Mad Max now. Gotta have some type of scars. Australia. Mad Max is from Australia too. Yeah, man. Tomb, be careful, man. Okay, so it condensed these 4 panels up here into 3 panels. So that's a little better. Similar amount of room. We have the same amount of room to work with so far, but at least it looks less cluttered, I guess you could say that. Okay, then this will be the flashback panel, so probably don't make it too big because it's going to be like kind of close up. Eyes right here. Cross-eyed. Okay. Of course, on your fist. And then let's see. Flicks the cigar at his dad and walks away. So it's long, says. If you can't see that I have a chance, then you're no use to me. I might do the thin panels again. Let's see. You can't tell, but this is him flicking cigars, Dad. So he flicks the cigar. And then he says to his friend, let's go. I kind of want to have it so that everything's at an angle on this one. You know? And they're walking away from the dad. I think I make this one like a and he's coming out of the panel here. The dad's kind of like here, watching him walk away towards us. I don't want to be too redundant with the face. Like every panel is like headshot, face, 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 face. I think I'll have them walking away and we won't see any of their faces. So the dad in the foreground here. I'll have him looking at the dart in his hand. That's what he's looking at that dart in his hand. Kind of impressed that his son was able to slip that past him and then have his son walking away in the background with his buddy. That's better. Oh, nice. Still finishing up Samson. See, once you're done with that, you're just going to focus on Shadow Century Book 2. Great. See, you're already adding stuff to the campaign. Nice, man. Black and white artist editions for that. Cool. Oh man, so your first, Eric NINALTOWSKI, your first campaign ended with 16K. Then I went to 26. This campaign is doing better. Great, man. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, if you haven't checked it out, jump in on that second book. Just in case, just so you guys can see if you're not familiar with it. Anybody watching? Here's the first book, Shadow Century, signed by the artist. Look at that gold signature. Giving thanks to all the fans. Yeah, so check out that second campaign. Like vibrant colors. And again, man, the smell smells really good. I love the smell of new comics in the morning or afternoon. So yeah, man, you gotta check it out. Book 2 is right now up. I don't know, do you have any special deals for like book 1 and 2 in this campaign, or not sure? And I got some trading cards with that pack. Look at that. Here's some of the characters from Hellborn. And we got Highborn. These are the good guys, obviously. Actually, I did a cover for the alternative cover for the book 2 that's in campaign right now, and I got these 2 characters in there. Are these window decals, Eric? Are they stickers that I can use? Nice designs, by the way. Good guys and the bad guys, Hellborn and Highborn. Yeah, I actually I have Eric NINALTOWSKI's YouTube in the link in the comment section. So if you guys want to check that out, you can click that now or later. So yeah, man, looks good, Eric. Looking good, man. I think I still gotta secure my copy of that one. So let's see. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's really 8, but this flashback one looks like one panel. Stickers, cool. They are stickers, man. Yeah, no problem. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, the stickers. I love stickers. See, actually, there's one of the stickers I have right here is from Eric Design, right? You designed this one, right, Eric? The D&Q crew, Dawn Reporters. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Cool. Okay, so and like I said, when I draw these thumbnails, I end up changing things around still. This is kind of like, it's like a rough draft that kind of gets the ball rolling. Let's see. This last panel, what's this going to be? This is going to be... Back, let's go. And then, yeah, so the dad is watching him walk away with his friend, but he's looking at the dart. And it's just, there's no dialogue, but I'm thinking internally he's looking at this thing going, man, his son was able to slip that into his mouth. I didn't even notice him. That's how fast he was. So he's contemplating these things, and they just wait. So I'll end this page on him saying wait. But he's also got to feel kind of like sad at the same time, because he's kind of going to agree with helping his son possibly go to his death fighting this champion. So he kind of has to have like a little bit of a pensive look on his face in a way. So I'll probably I'll crop it. What helps with that type of mood is cropping. So cropping things can change the mood. It's not just drawing the expression. You gotta crop it in a way where it changes the entire mood of that. You know, for instance, like, you know, you got a panel and the guy is like, say he's talking to a girl that he likes, or he comes out of, you know, he talks on the phone with her, he calls some girl, and then you just have like a side view of his face, you know, talking like on the phone, you know. So he's got the phone maybe right here by his ear, and she's eye. And you can have him saying whatever dialogue, it sounds happy and everything, but the way you crop it can change the mood where he looks like maybe he could be some type of psycho. He's holding the phone, close his face, one eye. It changes the whole mood of it. Especially if it's supposed to be romantic. You're like, this doesn't look very romantic, right? So you want to be romantic, you change it. Cropping just makes a big difference. So I might change that while I'm doing this. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7. Technically 8, but it's better than 9 or 10 that I had. So, you know what? I'm going to go even further here. I'm going to, since I haven't been using my name link book, which I should be using, I'm going to actually do it a little bit bigger on here, just kind of cement it a little bit more. And I might change the size of these panels too, because let's see, maybe I'd like this. You can see it. Okay, yeah, probably better actually. Hey, Jiminy Cricket. Yeah, Jiminy, I have to get my StreamYard thing going, man. I wanted to get it so I can have people streaming with me. Yeah, I want to be able to stream with other artists, man. Plus, you know what I like is I like getting feedback from other artists while I'm working on stuff too. That's why I work with my brother, which he's not here right now, but I work with him. I'll like be working on something. I go, what do you think about this? Do you think it's better if I do this panel like this way or this way? And he's like, that looks like more emotional, or this one looks funny or whatever. So I like bouncing that off people. So it's a plus. And thanks for sharing the links too, Jiminy. I also have your information in the stream in the links. So if you want to check out my, I don't remember what I listed in the description. I listed it as mentioned links. Check out those too. Thanks, Jimmy. And Eric, going to crop a panel right now. Yeah, oh my gosh, Toom. Thanks a lot, man. Punk. My eraser fun, man. Look, you got to keep me supplied with erasers. See, this eraser. This is what it used to look like. So, look at that. That's how much I use. These giant mono. Look at that. That's the size compared to my hand. Look at that. How big that thing is. It's a big eraser, a big chunk. Yeah, Jimmy, I'm going to jump on StreamYard. Probably next week I'll get on StreamYard and try to have some guests on. Yeah, illustration by design. I have that link up. Jimmy's got it right there. Also in the description of this video. So if you're watching this video later, you can just go to the description and click on illustration by design. I also have Eric NINALTOWSKI's art channel up there, YouTube. As well as NARWHAL, who's coloring his book. He's coloring these pages. NARWHAL's up there, and Tungsten EXE, and he's doing some really sweet looking Nerf mods. He's actually got an Uzi. He made an Uzi Nerf mod. So check that one out on his channel. And you know what? And if he's watching this, even later watching it, Tungsten, I'll contact you. He just sent me a battery to put into my Nerf blaster. He made a custom Nerf blaster for me. So I'm definitely looking forward to hooking that up and shooting people with it. I don't have a cat anymore. I used to shoot Nerf darts with my cat, but he was a tough guy. He would attack me after I did it, so he get even. He's the best cat. I miss him. Yeah, Nerf's fun. I'll probably try to have my Nerf gun over here on my new place. Okay, so here, I'm gonna make a little video real quick. So we got top panel. So I'm going to pull back just a little bit since this is going to be a little larger than the thumbnails were. Okay. So we got the larger panel, and I got the thin panel here, which is the sun pointing at the glass. Okay. See, so here is, this is the layout right here I'm going for. And this is how it's going to look. So you can notice I kind of made this panel right here thinner because I figured I only need to really show the front of the dad's expression, his face here. But he's also kind of sad, so he's just like, all he says is wait. So I'm not going to have him like, he's a little pensive because he wants to help his son, but he just wants his son to go in battle and die. But he's going anyway, so he's like, I want to help him. Give him a better chance. So reluctantly, so that's why the cropping comes in. So instead of doing this larger panel, I made this smaller, thinner. I think it's more impact. And then this is going to be the one where the son is walking away from the dad. So This is where your dad will be holding when they start. I'm gonna make his buddy walk by accident, but I want to kind of make it funny, like it's kind of like maybe he's holding his back or something. Something funny. He looks like he's in a little bit of pain, you know. He just got kind of beat up. I probably make it bigger. I'm thinking of balance too while I'm doing these, so I want to leave room for dialogue. So they're both walking away. See, Jiminy Cricket says, how wide do you make your gutters between panels on my pages? Like for instance, you can see here, the panels vertically, I make them a lot wider. Like just basically what the Japanese do in the comics. I think it's almost half an inch. It's not quite half an inch, a little less than half an inch. And then these are like a quarter of an inch in between, roughly. Sometimes a little bit thinner. And then sometimes, I don't know if you notice, like, see right here, these top ones pretty thick. And then when you get down to here, between these two that are stacked on top of each other, it's just a little bit thinner than, but it's still wider than the margins, side margins here. But the horizontals are a little bit thicker. This one's still, I kind of compensate. But and once in a while, I'll do this type of thing where I need more room, so I'll put it stacked with just a line. But yeah, usually it's thicker. And see, Eric, Matt, are you doing Comic Revolution in December in Ontario? No, I didn't even know about that one. I think, you know what? I think maybe you mentioned it. Comic Revolution in December. It's Ontario. How far is Ontario? Is that kind of LA area? Let's see, everything, and oh, good that you're doing better now, Jiminy. Donors required. Can you spare a single drop of testosterone? Kevin Smith. He usually needs your help. Shameless show. Killing our child. It's funny. Yeah, I've been kind of keeping abreast of that. A little bit. No, it's Ontario, California, Jiminy. Yeah, I'm from Michigan, so I'm used to Ontario being in Canada. They're not too far from us, but yeah, it's Ontario, California. I know that because one of the guys we used to rent from lived in Ontario, so we had to send our checks to Ontario. I was like, Ontario, what? That was the first time I heard it. 2-3 hours? Okay. Well, if it's December, I mean, would it be, I wonder how much it is for a table. I mean, is it a pretty good, decent price, or is it pretty high? I'd like to go, man, because I've been kind of itching to go to a convention after 2 years with no cons. Actually, it's been about a year and a half. I went to Comic Fest in March of last year. Oh, it's reasonable. Okay, cool. Is it a new convention, or is it like, like a big? It's not obviously really big, but it sounds good. All right, let's see here. Yeah, that sounds good. I'll have to mention it to my brother, mention to Becky. Yeah. I don't know, man. California, I doubt they require it. They can't ask, right? Proof of papers. They probably just ask you to wear a mask if you're not vaccinated. Oh, RT Bear's gonna be there. Cool. Oh, Chris Picciolo? He was there last year? Wow. I think it's Bacalo, but I like Picciolo sounds better. He needs to change how he pronounces his name to line up with the cooler sound pronunciation. All right. See you in a little bit, Eric. Get some food. I might grab a snack myself. Promise not to eat on camera, though. I don't know. Maybe I should hold on. I don't know. I'm kind of hungry now. Bacalo. I say Picciolo. Like, it sounds like Italian to me, right? Picciolo. Picciolo. So there's his friend. It's funny, even though this is like a thumbnail, it bugs me if I don't draw the face in some decent manner. I don't know, it's weird. A little hang up, I guess. Artist staff, huh? So his buddy, he's a little beat up. He chimes in. Actually, wait, is this getting blurry again? I'm gonna have to step in and do something here. Let's see. Oh. There we go. There we go. Thanks to, I think it's the Humphrey Bear who helped kind of show me how to get that resituated, refocused. And Google will tell you how long it takes to swim from Australia to Ontario, California. Man, that's technology hasn't caught up with the demands of the comic fans. Jiminy Cricket. I remember one time Marvel had a page in their monthly comic showing the correct pronunciations of the names. Oh, okay. Really? That's funny. Yeah, Christina Lynn. You didn't know she was here, Jiminy? Okay, let's see. Oh, for a little break from the layout, since I've worked so hard, I wanted to open this up on stream. I want to do it. Actually, I got this a few days. Actually, I got this last week. My wife got me, and I was like, really want to open it up. And I don't know. I've been getting into the Kamen Rider stuff. Just the designs are so cool looking. So I bought this thing. It looks cool, right? It's a posable figure. I thought, I could use this maybe for drawing. I told myself as I purchased it, but I didn't realize it doesn't come with a head or the armor plates. But it is posable. But you have to buy those separately. See, I guess if I didn't look at this, it comes, you have to buy a separate pack for the head and the chest plate and everything. It's kind of basic. Come with some of the stickers though. You get the hands on there. You can replace the hands. Jazz hands. Yeah. Yeah, I know, man. Head. I gotta go buy it separate. So I don't know. They don't have it. I have to figure out where they sell it. The store that I went to Mitsu. But I'm gonna open up this one though. Hopefully this one has a head on it. I think it does. I think it's just a little tiny figure. Let's see. It's one of those surprise but you don't know what's in it. You don't know which version of this character you're getting. Huh? Is there any gum in this? No? I had a piece of gum in the last one. Okay. Here's some of the figures. Open these flaps, I guess. Whoa. Hey, there's the gum or the candy. I knew it. Look at that. Candy. Okay, it's a little figure. Look at the little guy. I'll just stab it and open it up. There we go. Look at this. That's cool. He's got a little stand. That's pretty cool, huh? That little guy. Look how small that is. Oh, it comes with the sticker. I guess you put that in the front, right? Why not? Why not? There we go. Official. That's cool. You know, artists like their little toys sometimes, I guess. I'm not like a big figure guy. I don't have like figures or anything. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just I have no space for it, you know. But I like when they come with candy. Oh, that's kind of cool. I'll put that on my desk. He actually has a head. Anti-Ultraman. You got a Dollar Tree fake Barbie with no head, Christina. That's funny. Man, that must have been a really, maybe was it 50 cents to the dollar? Was it Japanese? They got some really crazy, like, generic Dollar Tree toys in the kids department. I got Ben in there. They had some Transformers, but they weren't like little figures, kind of like the gold one I got. But the really off-brand, it's almost like a knockoff. Those are kind of cool. Dollar Tree Barbie. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, toys take up a lot of space. My friend has like figures. I know guys who have figures in the packages, and they keep them hanging on the walls. It's just like the wall filled with just like figures, like Star Wars or whatever. Dollar Tree Barbie. I remember that one. Okay, back to the drawing board. How much time have I been on? Okay, we got a good amount of time. 40 minutes. We'll get working on the page, actually penciling. I'm just kind of solidifying this layout real quick. So this is the little miniature one right here. Let me go. Get these wires out of here. Trash. Get a clean up on it. Okay. So this is the actual page name, as you call it. Japanese call it. Here's the actual thumbnail. So yeah. See, it's translating. Now I'm going to do a close up of the face. For the dad's got the he's got the Nerf dart in his mouth. For the first time that it's called to his attention. So he sees the Nerf dart right there. Okay, and then this is going to be the flashback scene. Have him like take out the Nerf dart, hold it in his hand. Let's see, holding it. That's what should be like this. Also, we're holding his dart. I'm gonna have to like. This is a placement at least. I'll reference the position of the hand on the bigger paper if you'd be here, for me at least. And then, same thing with he's punching his son in the face. He's kind of like winding up. Yeah, so the son's kind of putting a cigar in his mouth. I might change that angle too. Then he flicks the cigar. Like I said, for me personally, I don't like it having too many like heads, the faces in the shots. One of the storytelling techniques I like about Japanese comics is that and they do this in actual like American films, but they'll break away from just showing the person. So you'll have a voiceover, and you'll see like maybe background, tree, leaves, close up on like bugs crawling across the ground, something that has to do maybe with the tone of the story. So it's not just headshot, 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 or even just full body, full body, full body. A lot of things to consider doing a page, That's why I like doing layouts first, because I caught the play on what I should be doing. Accentuate the mood, experience of the reader. And I want to get them involved emotionally. All those good things to see. Okay, so he's going to be throwing he throws the cigar, flicks the cigar at his dad. Flicks the cigar at his dad. He walks away. So I guess I don't have to show the dad. I just have to show like probably just have to show like at least the scar bouncing off his shoulder, but we have to also know what shoulder it is. So probably to show the dad's chin. He's got that shaggy facial hair. And then I can have his shoulder cigar kind of bouncing off. That's the thing though, you gotta see some throw it. So I gotta show that hand. Otherwise the reader might be like, where did that cigar come from? Fall from the tree? Squirrels throwing cigars? How do you flick a cigar? That's another thing too. It's the hand motion. If I got a cigar, I just toss it like that. So I'm gonna use my fingers to toss it. Flick it like this. Flick. Yeah, from this hand, so probably yeah, the dad turn his head. He's not scared of the cigar. He just kind of, flinch a little bit. Kind of, or at least turn his head. So the cigar is kind of like the embers don't hit him in the eye, But I think I won't. His dad has some hair that kind of hangs over, so I probably won't show his eyes. Makes him a little more solemn, But also, it's like you gotta get that mood in there. So, still not doing it for me. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna get started on these top panels. I like the placement of these, so I'm gonna start at the top one, and that way you guys can see me drawing actual pages too. So, here's the layout for now. Layouts take time, I'm actually gonna have them done ahead of time, so you won't have to sit through the burden of layouts every time you stop in. So there's another little fun thing I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna put this page down. So there's that too. You're welcome. See, Jiminy, you said a few of your friends collect toys and figures and their homes are just stuffed. It's crazy. Yeah, I know, yeah. Dude, I got so many comics, graphic novels. I have not enough space for it all. I don't really buy it as often as other people either. I'm just like, I'm very, very strict on what I buy. I don't buy entire series of books. I mean, I'll buy one here and there. Hey, Comics Legend. See, how are the projects coming along? Yeah, I know. Agenda is right now on the back burner, obviously. But I plotted out. See, James didn't give me like the entire. He didn't give me the entire lowdown of the series. He gave me like the first issue script, but he didn't tell me the main direction we were going with it. I mean, I had an idea from our discussions over dinner and stuff. We always are on the phone or emails. So I basically kind of plotted out where I think and I believe that he politically there's things like that he wanted to keep it so that it was, it was available to everyone. They were able to enjoy it from whatever side of the aisle they might be on. But he wasn't shy about where he stood on things. And he was kind of like me. He wasn't really big in political parties anyway. So, but, obviously politics, and they're basically having to do with governments. But I have an idea, and I plotted out actually a few pages, plotted out the entire story of the story arc of where it's going to go. And my brother and I were actually working together on that. So we'll see where we go. We're actually working on something right now. During that long ramble, yeah, we haven't forgotten about agenda. We want to. I want to make it available, especially to people who back this. I want to be able to get something into their hands for backing us. And unfortunately, I didn't see any of the money from the campaign because it was in James's name. He was handling the campaign, so that's the bad part of that deal. Because the bad part was losing James, a good friend. It's funny, we still talk about him. My brother and I talk from time to time. He's a great writer, but he's just a good guy, man. I just love talking with him and hanging around with him. He's one of those guys you could just talk to for hours and hours, and we did. Really accessible and it's funny, we keep finding out more and more as years go by of things we didn't know James worked on. We're like, I think he get a hand in some way. See, that's why I do it away. See, I cut paper the old school way with this archaic razor. And I hate actually doing it because I mess up a lot. But what I learned is when you're cutting, always have cut on the side of the paper that you're not going to be using. So, see right here, I went off kilter. Thankfully, I was able to correct it, and this is the actual paper I'm working on. So, I did it the other way before, the wrong way, and I wasn't too happy, gotta say. I actually do utilize these too, so it kind of stinks. I probably won't be able to use this, but I actually use this for doing sketch cards as well, which, you know what, I'm going to show you guys some sketch cards with it. I also want to show you my my nifty trapper keeper I got here. I don't know if you guys are aware, but Mead put out a retro line of trapper keepers just recently. Look at that. Trapper keeper, baby. So, of course I had to get one. And then, oops, sorry about that. This thing was kind of, there we go, raise it up. But look at, even the folders inside look retro. Look at that. Look at that. It comes with only 2 folders. I bought this one. This is like the more modern new folders here. But look at that, man. I had to showcase this off. Of course, I got my college rule line paper here. I actually do notes and everything in here. But this is what I'm going to show you. Sketch cards. trying to show off all my cool stuff. So I posted this on Twitter, sketch card. Let me zoom in. Here we go. So we got Catwoman, and this is going to instead of calling people customers, I'm a client. It's going to a client that is a thank you sketch card for waiting patiently on a commission that I'm working on for them. It's also a couple more. This is for, this one is a thank you for another one, and I think I can say his name. People might know Miggs. He likes Berserker, so I did these two for him. I'm working on it still. Guts. So, and Sasuke. I think it's Sasuke, right? Casca, that's it, Andrew J. Thanks. And good to see you, by the way, Andrew J. So yeah, I got a bunch of these cards I'm doing right now for people. So thank you. As a bonus, thank you for waiting. So I'm gonna keep them in this plastic. And I keep them in my new trapper keeper, my mead trapper keeper. Oh yeah. Velcro and everything, look at that. Alright, enough of that. Let's get on with the pages. Okay. That's it. Oh, it's adjusting. Good. There we go. Okay. And also, this is another trick too. We got to figure out the margins. So I do the layouts of this book so that you can see where 13, 14, it opens up where the page flip. So 18, then it's 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. So that means the margin, the fold, the staple will be right here on the left side. So since that's the case, I always do like a half inch, at least, if not more, half inch margin. And I don't do full bleeds where the staple is. But yeah, how's everybody? How's everybody doing on that new They're up on the He-Man controversy. I don't know if it's controversy, just people are just kind of a little upset on the direction that they took with it, which I think is understandable. It's understandable, you know? Oh yeah, is this the background music that we should be listening to? We need to read modded. Yeah. This is like a lot of what the vibe, I guess, huh? Gotta reposition this so I can see better. But I want you guys to be able to see too. See as well. I lost my, well, I didn't lose it, I misplaced my 17th inch straight edge here. I like this one the best with the grid on it. This one's nice too, but this is from the Japanese store, so it has centimeters, I believe, not inches. Yeah, that's the U.S. for you, man. We're rebels in every sense. We use inches. We're the only ones who don't use centimeters, right? I mean, when we rebelled against England, we went all the way. All right. I got a full desk here. I'll put some stuff away. How much time we got? Okay, I still got some time. I might go over just a few minutes just to kind of get at least these few panels penciled out for you. Okay. Oh well. It's funny, I watched the demonstration a little bit. It's funny, I watched Japanese artists drawing, and they wear like gloves, and they touch the paper with tissue so their hands don't touch it. They don't get the oils from their hands on the paper. I mean, I wash my hands so they're dry. I wash them a lot, but my mom was a nurse, so I don't like the feeling of oil on my fingers anyway. But even so, my pages are going to be really messy, full of graphite smudges in there. But I believe in erasure. Good stuff. See how much space do I need on these? Yeah, I'm gonna make it pretty big. I think that's the way to go. I'm gonna do about almost a half an inch, I would say. margin. It's actually cooled down here a lot, man. Whew, it's hot, man. California is like burning up. I don't know, this is ungodly temperature, man. I don't know what's going on. But it rained a little bit yesterday, man. It was nice last night. We went to the beach. Got some sun, fresh air. It was crowded. And it started raining right when we had some ice cream. And it started raining right when we were leaving the ice cream place, or drizzling a little bit lately. Cloudy, it was nice. See, Christina Lin, most of the Japanese light novels I've worked on still use the metric system in English, an English version. And it confuses me. Yeah, I know. I still haven't, I know we did in school, the metric system we learned, but yeah, you don't use it in everyday life, so I mean, how much do you retain, right? So let's see here. First panel is going to be large. I'll do this. I'll probably put it right here. Oh, what was I saying earlier? Oh, about the He-Man controversy. I don't know if you guys are into He-Man. I never really was. As a kid, I never got into it. So, but I understand how fans feel when someone comes in and messes with stuff. You can't really be too surprised. I mean, if you're going in as a writer and you're going to start messing with things, you should just take it on the chin, man. You shouldn't complain at all. It's like, hey, this is what it is. Okay, so this is going to be the staple substrate. Margin to page 24. Alright. So for this first panel, am I on screen here? Oh my goodness. Line up. Okay, this is going to be the first panel. So we got the dad's face here. It's all pretty large. So right now he's got a Nerf dart in his mouth. He doesn't even know it. You don't know it. I mean, unless, I don't know, the colors might make it obvious. Obviously, you got to color it. So you probably won't know it. So probably wondering, why is he got a Nerf dart in his mouth this entire time? Gotta make sure I get my references right. See, how many pages am I, Nighthawk Warrior, how many pages am I drawing today? I'm going to get this page done right here. So this will be my page to get finished. So next time I do this live stream, which I'm going to try to do later in the week, do like a random live stream. Like I said, if you guys are just tuning in for the first time, I do one every Monday at 12 noon Pacific time, but I also try to do random streams like, during the week or the weekend. I'm going to try to do that because I'm going to really crack down on those pages and keep going on. So definitely want to get going on these. Got first half his face. Hey, thanks, Sam. Yeah, you know, I don't want to say too much. I guess I'm repeating things like I said. I don't, huge, show personally for different reasons, but I can understand what's going on with the characters. I don't want to, I almost said it. I don't know if I should say it. People are into it. Spoilers, anyway. I probably should be careful. I don't want to give away spoilers. Okay, so there we go. We got half his face. We're gonna have his buddy, pop up because the dialogue will be here, word blend, and his buddy will pop up. kind of like a little comical relief. It's a little muddy. Probably make them larger. Yeah, probably make them larger. That's a little too small. We got about a few minutes. I'll go a little bit longer. What's the drawing area of your pages, man? 10 by 15 or larger? Oh, the dimensions. Let's see. Well, on the 11 by 17 paper, I always try to utilize the entire page, so my drawing area is probably 10 by, I don't know, I kind of utilize the whole thing. I said probably 10 and a half by 17, because I just use the entire page, which I've seen like a page, other artists like Greg Capullo, who I really like Greg Capullo stuff. I've seen his page where he'll just have 11 by 17 and his page will be like inside the page, just like this is the page, right? This whole entire page will be inside of that, like just like 2 inches on each side or something. That's crazy. I was like, what? I don't know. I need more space. I like to draw larger because I can't drawing too small. It's just too hard. I mean, granted, we do draw small drawings because you're drawing little tiny panels, but why make it harder on yourself, man? I used to do that during European comics. I thought, you know what? I'll draw smaller pages and get them faster and be quicker and easier. And man, I made a mistake because I did doing 12 panels on a page, on an 8.5 by 11 size page. And I mean, if you're drawing a face and you're off just by a fraction of a centimeter, man, it just looks really wonky. So it's like I had to keep erasing, redrawing. If you're off a little bit on these large panels or pages, I mean, you can't really tell much. But the smaller you draw, man, the more perfect your stuff's gotta be. So I try to utilize as much space as possible. Let's see, what's the drawing? Hey, see you later, Christina Lynn. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great Monday, great week. Keep your eyes peeled for another random stream. I'm going to go for it this week. If you have time, stop in. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to straighten out here. There we go, that's better. I'll make sure I'm always drawing on camera, so sometimes I'm getting so into the drawing I start losing my place mode. Start going off the screen here. Playing around with this face here. I have to use myself as a reference. Let's see. see. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't really watched. I haven't watched the rest of that Godzilla singular point. I want to watch it, but I'm so busy. I was getting into it. Let's see if I can zoom in more here. Oh yeah. Yeah, Godzilla's singular point. So far, no Godzilla was in the show. But it seemed like an interesting show so far. I've been into it. Let's see. Oh man. Okay. So that panel looks a little bit. But I might touch that one up just because I want to make sure that everything's on model. So, but these are the three top panels so far. And I'm definitely going to be touching up the dad on that first panel because I want to stand model and that's not cutting for me, so. And also, I don't know if you guys are familiar with drawing through. The term drawing through, I think that's a real term. I don't think I created it, but like even though the panel, everything's going to be stopped right here in the panel, I like to draw the rest of the face to make sure it's proportioned right now. Even though we're not going to see this. I want to make sure I'm on model here, so. Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, I'm looking to get into digital, but I'm still going to do traditional, like inks and everything. I just still love pencils, traditional pencils, man. I love, I love erasers, but for time's sake, for getting projects done on time, I might just be doing digital pencils. I don't know if you're still here, Jiminy, if you're heard me talk about that. You know what? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking of doing, Jiminy. Doing my rough pencils and slash layouts in digital form, then printing them out and like light boxing them with inks. Yeah. The only downside is like I've never had to actually sell original pages before, so I guess I mostly do commission stuff. That original art, I would still do that, but I have never sold original comic pages, so I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I'm thinking for the campaign, I'd want to have pages available for perks. If people wanted to buy a page. They can get their hands on these tattered papers, graphite stains and smudges on them, with white out and all that. Okay, let's see. It looks like I actually went over 2 hours, about 20 minutes. So probably going to wrap it up for now. I'm just going to finish this funny little drawing right here first. Sorry about that. I'm drawing off camera again. I'm really getting on the ball here. There you go. His friend recovered from getting smacked down, put on like Lam's dad. Anyway, he's doing a little better. Oh yeah, there you go. So you're doing digital and organic. You're doing the best of both worlds, right, Jason? Yeah, check out his campaign and his live stream as well. Link in the description. Illustration by design. You can check it out. He's drawing the comic pages just like I'm doing. I think he's doing it randomly too. I don't know if we have a regular schedule. Right now, my schedule is Monday at 12 noon Pacific time, but I'm going to start actually ramping it up to at least 2 times a week on a regular schedule. So I might do like Monday and maybe. I'm trying to think. Maybe Friday? I'll figure it out. I'll get a regular schedule. But for now, it's going to be Mondays, 12 noon, and random throughout the week. So subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and get notifications so you can know when these videos go up for live streams. I'm also, like I said, planning on some other videos, and I actually am planning them. So I got some things going right now. I'll start uploading those hopefully soon. But thanks everybody for stopping by, tuning in, and I will be back again later this week, maybe in the middle of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm gonna do a random stream, and I'll be further along on some more pages. So thanks everybody for stopping by. I'm gonna get something to eat, man. I've been kind of chomping at the bit. I'm hungry here. I don't know about you guys. Skip lunch. So, but yeah, thanks again for stopping by, everybody. Christina Lynn. We got Jiminy Cricket, Nighthawk Warrior, Andrew Hayes, and Jeff Potts, El Gargoyle, and yeah, anybody else I forgot? Josh Griffin. Thanks everybody for stopping by. I appreciate it. You guys have a great rest of the week. Tune in for another random video I'll be doing later this week. And I will talk to you guys later. You have a good one. Get something to eat. Enjoy your Monday. Yeah, and I'm going to go for a StreamYard. I want to do a stream with some other artists. So thanks everybody. And yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.